My wife told me to stop acting like a flamingo, so I had to put my foot down. Welcome to Get Lost. Get Lost on air. Welcome.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
How we doing?
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Hope you're well. Should we open it like a streamer? Hey guys, how you doing? Thanks for joining today. I don't really watch many streams, so
50 subs and I'll suck my toes.
my own toes.
That's the sort of shit people pay for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Give me a bit of the bath water. Come on,
mate. Twitch is a strange place to be. Very strange.
Mate, if you're paying £50 for someone else's bath water, you got serious problems.
Yeah, you shouldn't be on Twitch.
You should be alive. Forget on Twitch. You shouldn't exist in this universe. Like, there's no place for people like you.
There's some fucking weird people about. Have you heard of Chris Chan?
No, I've never heard of Chris Chan.
Chris Chan I don't know much of the backstory, but I didn't really want to dive into it because the thing that I did see is fucking disturbing. Basically, Chris Chan was I think a streamer or a YouTuber or something, in internet influencer of some sort, and I'm not sure whether they're a boy or a girl now.
Chris Chan,
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But basically, what I saw was they're a carer for their mum who's got dementia, and has just admitted fully to sexually assaulting her mum.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
Like, while she just don't know what's going on because she's got dementia. That's the sort of people you see on Twitch.
God. Man.
Yeah, what a way to start the episode, eh?
Jesus. Start with the right kick in the teeth.
Sorry, everyone.
Bloody hell, mate.
Go look into that if you want to, but yeah, Chris Chan is a motherfucker.
That's awful. A motherfucker. That's crazy. She'll just forget every time. Every time he just assaults her, she just forgets.
Yeah.
And you just do it again.
Yeah, pretty much.
But maybe she starts like remembering like bits. You know what I mean? Like, because they don't look like forget everything. Like they do remember some, well, depending on how serious it is.
Yeah. It's not
So
like
maybe
Dory.
like
forgets everything.
Oh, bro, she's gonna have serious problems as she gets older. Serious problems. But in the news this week, there's been a lot of Olympic talk, so I want to talk about that.
The Olympics is fun to watch.
Oh, mate, the Olympics. It reminds me as to like why humans are so special. You know what I mean? Like I just appreciate human nature a lot more because of the Olympics.
Yeah, it's the same. It's like these people are superhuman, especially the
crazy.
Gymnasts. What the fuck?
Mate, I was watching the women's freestyle skateboards.
Oh yeah,
because you end up watching these weird niche little fucking sports.
Yeah, sport that you'd never want to watch normally, but they're actually really entertaining when you watch them.
Gripping, mate. It was gripping. It was like a fucking Marvel film. I swear to God. Like I was just watching this, right? It's these like young girls, man. They're young as hell for some reason. All of them. It's like one 30-year-old. This is the final as well, so it's fucking serious.
Yeah.
So in the final, you've got like one 30-year-old, like American woman, and then there's loads of like Japanese girls, and they're like 15. I swear to God, like you got a 13-year-old Brazilian girl, a 13-year-old Japanese girl finishing first and second in the freestyle.
I'm pretty sure our woman skateboarder, was about 12 or 13.
Mate, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like I'm sat there, like they're trying to do these crazy tricks, and like you don't know, like they're gonna. And it's concrete, it's concrete. So they're fucking flying all over the shop. Like most of them are falling off in every like round.
Yeah.
It's carnage.
They're just built different.
Like, literally, bro. I'm just there. I'm sat there, like struggling to cope with this emotionally. Like it's beautiful.
It's great. Skateboarding's so nice to watch as well. I love watching skateboarding.
Oh, it's so smooth. It's so smooth. Like the way they're dropping in and just like they go on a jump, they like lose the connection with the skateboard. It twists around. They refine the skateboard and land it and just fucking skate off.
It's incredible.
And bro, these are 13-year-old girls, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
God, America would have dominated that category if it was in like early 2000s when all the Tony Hawk skaters were about.
Yeah, man, he's doing well for himself these days. I would say he's all over social media. Like it's like Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like after he got famous from the Wolf of Wall Street, like everyone wanted to know who he was, and so he's like an influencer now, pretty much.
Tony Hawk, he's just such a cool bloke. I'd love to know him.
Yeah,
I'd
he
love
looks
to know
awesome.
him. But this with the Olympics.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are Olympians? Because
No?
I'm sitting watching the boxing and I don't recognise a single person who's doing the boxing. Why don't they get like the world champion boxers in there?
It's a good question. Like, they do it with football, right? Where people get called up to the Olympics football team, but they're not actually like the best in the country.
Yeah, so like the people who were in the Euros for England.
Yeah, like you're probably not. Most of them won't be in the Olympics.
That doesn't make any sense.
But that's well, you got to think about it from their perspective. Say they've just done the Euros, they've done a full season, which has been like carnage for them with all the COVID shit.
Yeah.
So they've these like athletes are getting worked to the bone. So from their point of view, it's like, why would I go into the Olympics for a gold medal when I could be doing other stuff, which is earning me like a couple of £100,000 a week?
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, no one really cares about Olympics football compared to like the Euros.
That's weird to me, because isn't the Olympics supposed to be like the thing, the sport competition?
Yeah, they're pissing on the Greeks a bit, aren't they?
What?
It's in the Greeks made it, didn't they?
Did they?
They made the Olympics.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think it's like Olympia, which is a place in Greece, where it all started.
Oh.
And they used to have like carriage racing and shit, and like all the men were naked, and it was all men to start with, and they were just like the most elite Greek men.
Yeah. I bet that was way more entertaining to watch, wouldn't it?
Sounds nuts. It sounds like they're all fighting as well. Like,
but with like the tennis players are like the world best tennis players who are in the Olympics, aren't they? Like Andy Murray was in it, and some of the others, Roger Federer.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, but fucking none of the boxers are the world famous boxers.
Yeah. Well, I think it might be a money thing, to be honest. I think it might be a money thing. Because the amount of money you could earn from, like, if, say, Joshua's fighting Tyson Fury, which he is in Dubai later this year.
Yeah.
That's going to be, like, a giant pay package. Otherwise, the Olympics, he's got to train, and he might lose his, like he might lose. Yeah, he might lose. And that really affects fighters. So, like, when they lose, they get fucked. Like, that's why when Joshua lost to Ruiz, he needed, like, a redemption match, like, straight away.
Right, gotcha.
Because like it ruins their reputation, it ruins like their confidence, everything. The money they're about to make, their ranking. So it's not worth the risk. That's why a lot of boxers, when they fight, they're like, some people will fight shit people to keep their record undefeated.
That's not a bad move. You're like, I am an undefeated boxer. Yeah, but you're fighting 12-year-olds. Yeah, but I'm still undefeated. Like, none of them can beat me.
That's it. I'm just gonna say that. I've never lost a fight. To a snail.
I've just never lost a fight because I've never been in one, so undefeated technically.
Exactly.
But I saw a tweet about the Olympics. Someone said they should, instead of have like these elite athletes in the Olympics, for each sport, it should be just a luck of the draw. They should, like the Hunger Games, you just get selected. Some random person from each country gets selected. So like I could just get drafted to do the 100-meter sprint in the Olympics and just get a load of average Joes in there and see who wins.
Oh my God.
That'd be so much more entertaining.
If you did like paid leave, everyone got paid leave to do it.
Yeah.
Like, they pay you, so it's not like disrupting your home life too much. They give you a bit of time. Like if they actually gave you time to train as well.
That like
so
you get drafted
coming,
6 months before the Olympics, and then you get 6 months to train before.
Oh mate, that's like YouTube fights. That's what that's like.
That'd be so good though. What would you not want to do? What sport would you want to do, and what would you not want to do?
I would not want to do the triathlon or anything like that.
Fuck no. Fuck. Imagine your name gets called to do the triathlon. Oh my God.
Like heptathlon or something like that. you swimming like 5k.
So shit.
Fuck that. Or like the open water swimming or something. Like there's some horrific sports out there.
Like
the worst one actually, probably the 220k fucking cycle ride they got.
Yeah, that's silly.
That. We got to train for that, bro. Like I could train for 6 months and still not be able to finish the race.
But I don't know. Even the triathlon, I couldn't do because of the swimming part. I'd get fucked on. I'd get absolutely fucked on. Like, of all the sports you could get drafted for, they could go, all right, you're going to do the golf. And you'd be like, oh, what a touch. I don't have to do any physical exercise at all. I just got to hit the ball.
Bit of shot put, why not?
Yeah, but no, you're going to do the triathlon. Oh, great.
Oh, man.
I think I'll die.
When we used to, I used to go to some of the like athletic events for high school. Because I could do javelin well, right? I was particularly good at javelin for some reason.
Were you? You don't strike me like the type to be good at javelin.
I don't know why. Like
maybe discus.
I wasn't a big lad at all. I was a tiny boy, and but I just had the technique down.
Right.
So I could throw it out pretty far, and so I get drafted to go to the athletics competitions and stuff against other schools.
Yeah.
But when they're picking you for the actual events when you're there, it's not like, oh, what you're good at. It's just we need someone to fill this role.
Oh, really?
So I'm there, the small bloke, not particularly quick. And I get drafted for the 200 meters. And I was like, wait, hold up. What, the 200 meters, bro? I came here because I can throw a stick far.
Yeah.
And you want to make me run against a load of actual fucking different schools.
200 meters is horrible as well because like you can't give it your all for 200 meters.
Oh no, bro! No, you can't. That's a mistake I made. I tell you that. Because I was absolutely beaten. I swear to God, absolutely beaten. I keeping up with the pack and like gets to about 100 meters in. But these kids, like, they're good runners. So like they just spread away from the pack, and there's 8 of us in total. So those 7, they all like converge into their own group, and there's just me. Like I swear to God, about 50 meters behind. And like there's a whole crowd there, bro. A whole crowd of people, and I'm just there like absolutely beans in it for my life. Like I'm giving it everything, bro. Like I could have died that day as far as I can say. I don't give a shit. And I look up and they're all just running away from me, bro. They're just I'm just like running as fast as I can, and everyone else is just disappearing off to the horizon.
So depressing.
I swear to God. And there's like a whole stand of people just like celebrating. They were just like celebrating. It was awful.
Mate, I'd love to try like all of the sports from like back in the day of sports day at school now, because I always just put it down to me being really unathletic and like not a sporty person. But I'm the fittest I've ever been now, so I'd like to try them all and like go up against people. Like if what we should do, video
like
the
egg and spoon race.
Yeah, egg and spoon race. I'd be shit at that. I can't even fucking carry a cup of tea without spilling it. But we should, video idea for us here. Get me and you and some of the boys together, and we do like our own sports day, all compete against each other and just see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Friendly competition.
Melee with drinks as well.
Yeah, throw some drinks in there.
Yeah, absolutely. So like after each running race, you got to do a shot or something.
Oh,
like that.
That's not a bad shout at all.
Because I swear to God, I run fast when I'm drunk.
Oh, shame. Yeah. I can run for miles. Hit me on the marathon.
Like I'll run home for like 10k away if I'm drunk enough. Like it's crazy. I used to have a mate like that at uni, right? Get drunk on nights out and then just run home from the club every time.
That's the way to do it.
Considered it part of his fitness.
Oh, didn't go for a run today. Better do it at fucking 3 a.m.
Brilliant. It's brilliant stuff. I was always so impressed. Like, just finish the club and just run home. It's like, you want a taxi? No, I'm running.
It's fine. Fucking cheap way to get home.
It's crazy.
Very cheap way to get home. But I think, that's just something we should do, because I want to just for my own, like, test to see how good I am at actual sport now. Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. You could get back into it. Why not?
We should do that, I think. We should also do a strength test. That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But just to disclaimer, I'm not drinking lemonade for anyone who thinks I am. There's a big bottle of Schweppes on there. There's water in there. I had a heavy night last night, so.
And you're still paying for it at 8 o'clock at night now.
It's rough. Like, I haven't been drunk in, like, I swear to God, like, maybe 3 or 4 months. Like, properly drunk.
Fuck.
Yeah, I haven't been drinking at all. Not to any reasonable standards, so.
I have.
I'm an alcoholic.
I cannot say the same.
But yeah, no, I'd definitely be up for that. We could start do like wrestling and shit. We'd have just do what Khabib does.
Just fight bears.
We just fight bears. We'll fight some bears, bro. We'll fight some bears. We'll get some bears in. I reckon they should do that. They should just fight every animal. So like, forget bears. Like all the Russians, they fight bears. Why not like giraffes?
Fucking giraffe would murder you. That neck, you've seen them neck fighting. Their necks are like.
Okay, they're too big. They're too big.
That would
maybe not a giraffe. What about like an eagle?
Oh, that'd be a fun fight.
It would be quite a good fight.
Man versus bird.
It'd be it'd be more of a boxing match, I think.
Yeah, that'd be. The bird's like soaring towards you. You have to try and punch it out of the sky. That'd be and that'd be coming fast as well. So you'd break your fist probably.
You'd have to like sidestep and just like right hook it. You couldn't go square on the beak because that would just break your fingers.
Yeah, they got hard skulls as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're solid, man. They're solid. Or you'd have to go for its belly. Someone like uppercut it.
What would you want to fight? Like reasonably, like actually a good fight.
I think a baby bear is not a bad shout. I'd like to fight a baby bear.
Yeah, that'd be quite fun.
A bear cub. That looks quite good fun. I saw when Khabib was doing it. I mean, he was doing it when he was like, what, 3?
Yeah, wrestling around with a bear. Fucking weird, man. They're built different.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, especially like your parents are encouraging you to do it.
Yeah.
So it's just part of their culture. They just fight bears, man, in Dagestan. It's like that's like a area where their culture is just fighting, and they just fight bears. It's like, how are you gonna fight in a ring with a man who's fought bears, man? Like, what are you gonna?
Are there no other humans for them to fight instead of bears?
It's just like the other people are too easy, so you've got to fight bears.
Thing is, bears are strong and stuff, but are they as smart as humans? They wouldn't fight as smart as humans, would they?
They're good wrestlers, though, bears.
I suppose they are.
Like, they're good at like pinning, and they'll use their weight to their advantage and whatnot.
Claws as well.
It's like, how do you expect to be like? They're not. These guys aren't going to be scared of anyone. If they fought a bear, you can't be scared of another guy.
Yeah, that's true. Because, especially like a fully grown bear. Fuck, find a fully grown bear.
Yeah, man.
Terrifying. Them things are huge.
Yeah. They do it. They do it. They do it. They fight bears. They just get a bear and they fight it.
Do you think you could take a deer?
See, I'm not sure. That's a good question. Not a male deer, that's for sure.
Like stag?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight a stag.
No, they got extra weapons on top here. That's a bit unfair, isn't it? Like this.
Yeah, they're coral.
Yeah. Coral. Would you rather be a wizard, like Harry Potter wizard, or a superhero? And you get to pick what Avenger you be. No, you don't get to pick what Avenger you be. But someone with superpowers.
You'd rather be a wizard or a superhero.
Yeah, but like you the wizard, you're just like an average Hogwarts student and then become like a normal wizard. Or the superhero, you basically pick a superhero from the Avengers out of a hat and you get to be that superhero.
I'm a gambler, so I'm probably the superhero.
Would you?
Yeah, mate. Anything that involves chance, I'm involved. Like,
but you could get the Hulk, and that would be so shit.
Imagine, like, oh god, if you get like angry in bed, Jesus,
that'd be so bad.
Oh, it'd be a nightmare. It'd be a nightmare.
God,
or like you're I don't know, you're like your girlfriend's family, and someone said something that really pissed you off.
You just go wild and wreck their house.
Yeah, he turned to like a 60-foot creature. Like,
that'd be so shit. Like, when you're walking around the house and you stub your toe and it makes you really pissed off, you turn into the Hulk and then just fucking smash the door down. Now, the amount of repairs you'd have to do on your house.
Oh my! You'd actually have to be like a contractor, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Like, you'd actually have to have like a background in building.
Yeah, just to fix the shit that you're breaking.
Yeah. You got to run a construction company just to cover your costs.
God. But then the other way, you could get a really good power. Like, yeah. To be fair, Captain America's powers are quite good because there's just him, but stronger.
And better looking.
Better looking. With the fucking big chest muscles, Dorito back.
Christ, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would go for something like that. There's some cool ones. I'd love to be like the Archer bloke.
Hawkeye. Would you?
Yeah. Or Ant-Man. Ant-Man actually looks like one of the best ones.
Ant-Man would be quite fun. Spider-Man would be well fun, swinging about.
Oh god, yeah, mate. Definitely. Wizardry, overrated, bro. Wizards are overrated, man. They really are.
I don't know. It would be quite fun.
Would you rather be Captain America or a wizard, like?
If it was between those two, I'd rather be a wizard.
Really?
But if it was like a wizard or Thor, I'd choose Thor.
But wizards, like, all they can do is cast spells, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's not very practical.
Why?
Because,
that's very practical. That's the total opposite of not practical.
I don't think there's, like, spells that just cook your dinner and stuff. You still got to do all that stuff.
Yeah, there are. You can cook your fucking...
Yeah?
Molly Weasley, she don't touch her fucking stove.
Expelliarmus. Bacon and Expelliarmus.
Anyway. Fuck's sake. So, speaking of the Avengers, Scarlett Johansson's been in the news recently.
Oh my god, you sound like Keemstar when you said that.
Did I? God, that's not someone I want to hit sound like.
Recently in the news. Sorry, I said that exact same thing earlier, but
God, what's happening to us?
Yeah, it's interesting. Disney basically fucked her, man. They fucked her. They completely fucked her. They like, it's funny because like, they did a whole, the whole thing was produced by a woman, is like pro-woman, and what do? They fucked the lead actress completely financially.
What actually happened?
What? So basically, in her contract, there was a clause. Basically, her payment was based on the box office like tickets
For Black Widow.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, you know, if they sold more tickets to cinema, she'd make more money.
Okay.
And they said they were going to release it, and they're not going to premiere it online or anything like that. But what do? Chuck it on Disney Plus. Obviously, everyone who's terrified of COVID stays at home, watches it, or they can't be asked cinema. I don't know people's motives, but
I'd love the cinema, so that's fucking weird to me.
Yeah, same. But
not going to the cinema and see a Marvel film is just wild.
I mean, being scared of a outbreak pandemic, yeah, come on, grow up. So yeah, they did that, and they completely killed the tickets sold for the actual film. And like she lost like, it was like 30-50 mil or something.
What a poor
exactly
woman.
That's worth doing a lawsuit over.
It is.
I've
but how much
say,
did she make? Because she probably made fucking loads anyway.
She probably made fucking loads, but like in proportion to what you make, yeah. But in proportion to what she should be making,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's for like telling a footballer you're taking 50% this week, you know, because the company says so. It's not as if that money then goes to charity. It stays within the big corporation, you know.
I saw that Emma Stone is also considering like following Scarlett's lead with the whole Cruella film.
Oh, did they screw her as well?
I think so, yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Like, of course, that's Disney, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah, man. But also, I saw in the comments of like every post that Disney have been posting today, because it's Spider-Man Day, so they posted something about Spider-Man, and like all the comments are just pay Scarlett, pay Scarlett, pay Scarlett. And then there's the odd one that says, how dare you force people to get vaccinated? Because apparently like their staff members are all being forced to get vaccinated if they want to keep their jobs.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So there's just a lot of hate for Disney, and everyone's like, boycott Disney, boycott Disney. No one's going to boycott Disney. Don't be fucking stupid.
People love it too much.
It's impossible to boycott Disney.
Bro, they're too big. They're uncancelable.
Yeah.
You know? It's crazy. This whole vaccine stuff's quite interesting, though. Because I know, I came out on the podcast, like when the pandemic first started, saying I was a bit skeptical as to whether I'm going to do it, because it's all made so quickly and whatnot.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people I've reached that aren't getting it in the UK.
That's true.
For whatever reason.
You haven't had it yet, have you?
I haven't had mine, but it's more like I'm just waiting to see it. And I think I am going to get it, because my thinking with it has been that the reason I didn't like trust them, because it's the big pharmaceutical companies, they're just like rushing out of vaccines so they can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, like, it's not very good for business if your vaccine sucks.
That is true. If your vaccine kills half the population, then your company is going down the drain.
Exactly. Like, can you imagine the fucking lawsuits that would come under, like, Pfizer and Moderna and, you know, AstraZeneca, if their vaccines, like, you know, gave you a disease in 4 years' time.
Yeah, there's probably, like... They've probably weighed up their options and thought, yeah, they've researched the vaccine more than we think they have, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Because like before, I was like, oh, they don't even care about your health. Because like a lot of these pharmaceutical companies, they just give you stuff to make money.
Yeah.
Like with like all sorts of tablets, you know, there's tablets for fucking everything. I'm not saying this bad thing, but like they will just keep on giving you them, and they make money off the fact that you do it, and it's something to bear in mind. Mm-hmm. So...
Like, why is paracetamol different prices?
Oh, mate, I have no idea, bro.
What the fuck?
I have no idea. Because it's odd. It's like, it's not even just different prices. It's really different prices.
It's like you can get the 30p packs, or you can get the £5 ones.
Yeah, bro. It's like, what Nurofen doing to these tablets? Like, is it like, you've got little gold flakes in it? Like,
yeah, what is the difference? I don't understand.
It's worrying. So it's like this one not work. Like you just got fake paracetamol. Exactly. One. Like,
maybe it's just a placebo, but I get that one because fuck paying £5 just to not have a headache.
Exactly. I'll have the headache. Thank you very much.
Yeah, just drink some more water. I'm fine.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like that's why I've come around. I'm gonna get mine. I am gonna get mine.
Do you know what? I am getting it, or I have had it, and I'm getting the second one just because. Like, I fucking hate being restricted in life. Like,
yeah.
Fuck, don't tell me I can't do something.
They've told you you have to get a vaccine, innit?
Pretty much. They're like, you can't travel without a vaccination. So I'm like, fine, I'll get it. I don't give a shit. Just let me go. Let me leave.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you can't take on the government, isn't it? You know, what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it is questionable the fact that they're limiting people to it. Like, you should... I don't know. It kind of feels like you should be allowed to choose.
That's especially because it doesn't. It'd be different if you got the vaccine and it like actually stops the spread, but it just stops you from getting it and like getting the benefit, like getting the effects of it. But you can still carry the virus.
You still get the virus.
Yeah, but you just don't get the symptoms or whatever. But
well, you don't get them as bad.
Yeah, so it's like, what's the point of forcing everyone to get it? I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't sound particularly effective, I've got to say.
But I'm getting it because I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just like, yeah, just inject me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, I'm going to get mine soon.
What I don't get, though, right, they found a COVID-19 vaccination within a year of it becoming a thing.
Yeah.
Where's the cancer vaccination? Cancer's been about for a long time. Yeah. Why haven't they got a vaccine that just goes, yep, bang, no cancer?
AIDS as well. AIDS another one. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I think it's a question for a scientist, and it's like, not for me.
Are they? Because there's theories that they actually have the cure for cancer, but then they get so much money from cancer research.
If that's true, that is the most inhumane thing I've ever heard.
That is so fucked up.
That's worse than any other, like, that's worse than Hitler. That's worse than everything, bro.
Yeah, it is. And I wouldn't put it past, like, the government.
You think Boris is behind this, do you?
I think fucking Bojo.
You think Boris is sat at home like, don't give him a fucking...
You watch. If he was to get cancer, the cure would come out, I'm sure.
That's it. It is a bit sus, isn't it? Like, I bet with these mega rich people that, like, you know, if they get cancer, there's a decent chance they're going to survive.
Like, notice how the Queen has never had cancer?
I'm saying. That's it. I've never seen Bill Gates and the Queen in the same room. So, you know, we don't know what's hiding under the hood here.
Read into that what you will. I won't say any more.
You make your own conclusions.
Oh, God. So, if I was to shoot you in the head, right, maybe not the head, maybe the belly.
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Yes. If I was to shoot you in the belly, would you rather not feel it or be able to heal instantly? Like, have you seen Deadpool?
Yeah, I've seen Deadpool, yeah.
So the fight between Deadpool and that Francis guy, Francis can't feel pain, but Deadpool heals, but he can feel pain.
I'd rather heal, mate. I mean, because otherwise you die.
Let's say it's not a fatal wound.
Well, you never heal, though.
Well, no, you heal like at the rate of a normal human. Like, you don't just have an open wound for the rest of your life.
You just never heal, bro.
You just got a bullet wound to the chest.
You gotta clear these things up.
But I'd rather the heal one.
I'd rather heal, yeah.
I think that's a very easy question.
Yeah, I think it is. Like, if you just become good with the pain. It'd be a great party trick as well. Imagine, like, you're cutting, like, the beef at, you're doing a dinner for your family or something. You're cutting the beef, and they don't know that you can heal, and you accidentally just chop all your fingers off.
All at the same time, like, bang. That would fuck everyone up. They'd have issues later on in life.
Does your head heal? If you go for the neck, like someone just guillotines you.
Yeah.
Your head grows back, your brain, all that.
Well, that's the thing. Where does it grow back? Do you grow your body back from your head, or does your body grow your head back?
Right, now these are the questions. Surely it's got to be the body. The body grows the head, rather than the head grows the body. Like, when a baby's in the womb, like, and it starts growing, it's not just the head. You know what I mean?
No, but it's not just a body. There is a head there.
Is it? Yeah.
Like, what if you were split right down the middle? Which half would grow, or would they both, and you duplicate?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like, you could just cut off like the tip of your finger, and that grows back, and then also your finger grows another you on it. That'd be crazy.
Be a nightmare.
You have a whole army of Charlies.
That's it. That would cut pregnancy short. You know what I mean? Instantly, like, you wouldn't have to worry about the whole 9 months having trying to figure out how you're going to paint the room, what colour.
Yeah, just chop the tip of your finger off and then
voila! It's like a monkey plant.
That's weird. How many kids do you want? If you've got financially, you're sound and you've got a nice house. How many? What number are you stopping at?
I'm stopping at 3, bro.
Oh yeah, even if you got all the money in the world.
Me, I'll grow up in a family of 5, but I'm stopping at 3. I'd tell you.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough.
Mainly because, like, God, how are you gonna give attention to 5 kids? Well, like, any more than that, you know what I mean?
Well, you don't. You give one attention until it hits about 5 years old, and then you neglect it when the other one comes along.
yeah, exactly. My parents actually bought me a rabbit for when my sister was born.
Oh, that's cute.
Did I tell you about a rabbit?
No.
Yeah, I got this rabbit, and then one night, the rabbit had vanished, and I was like, bloody hell, where's the rabbit gone? And my dad had just opened the coop up.
Just let it go.
Yeah. He just like. It was like a rabbit to help me emotionally through like a year, and then
it gave you more emotional trauma when it disappeared. Yeah. That's a move. It's definitely a move. My dad killed my goldfish once.
Really?
2 of them by accident.
Accident?
Yeah, I come home and the goldfish are both like upside down and green, floating in the thing.
Oh, they're green.
Yeah, and he basically cleaned the tank out with bleach, and they died. So, rest in peace to those 2 little fish.
Jesus Christ!
I wasn't that emotionally attached to them though, so it's fine. I think fish are fucking pointless. They're cool to look at. Like, tropical fish are cool to watch swim about.
Mate, fish probably think you're pointless.
I do more than them bitches. I earn money so they can eat. Fuck them.
Yeah, all those fish that you have. Yeah.
If I had fish, I would pay for their food.
Well, so you respect the fish if it was an accountant?
If it was wearing a suit, I would fully respect that fish.
Yeah, fair enough. You're paying your keep. I can't argue it. Like.
Exactly. You pay your way, then I pay my way. No worries.
Okay. You know, it's a good deal. Nice doing business with you.
But I'd like a like when you see in films, the proper rich guy has a huge aquarium. like in his underground.
It's always the villain, mate.
Study.
Forget the rich guy is the villain.
He's got a shark in there.
Villains love fish. I don't know why.
They do, don't they?
Villains love
That's
fish,
quite
man.
a soft side of a villain, isn't it? They just love a fish.
Like, you can imagine them just in the aquarium, like, this one's not quite the right temperature. I don't know if my boy Tom is going to be enjoying swimming with that anemone.
They're like complete arseholes in every walk of life except when it comes to their aquarium, and they're like,
and they're cats. They love cats.
They do love cats, don't they?
They do. They're good with animals. Most villains are good with animals.
They're good with animals, but shit with human.
Yeah, they're just not good with people. But that's usually because there's some weird backstory in it.
Yeah.
Like there's like Hitler's son or something.
Are there any villains that just don't have a bad backstory? They just grew up and they're like, yeah, fuck it, let's be a villain.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue that a bit with Hitler, to be honest. Well, he got rejected by a Jewish girl.
Did he?
He didn't get into art school. Like,
he got rejected by a Jewish girl.
I think that's true.
Is that why?
You ought to pull that up, really, but
pull that up, Jamie.
Pull that up.
That is a.
I need to double check that one. That could be a complete lie.
What a sore loser. He got rejected by one Jewish girl, so he just fucking decided to kill them all. That is
It's a bit of an overreaction, isn't it?
a complete overreaction. Yeah. Pull that up, Jamie.
Let's have a look. No, he got rejected by art school, not by a Jewish girl.
Oh, okay.
That would have been one hell of a backstory, though.
That would.
But yeah, that's not exactly.
Such a supervillain backstory. I can just see the flashbacks now. God.
Oh my god. I'm just getting rejected. I'm going to kill them all.
Yeah. Oh god, I've made my fucking screen go up.
Apparently he had a young Jewish friend when he was younger, obviously. He was a girl.
Oh. How do you go from having a young Jewish friend to just wanting to kill every single Jewish person?
It's kind of messed up, isn't it?
Man had issues. I don't know if you noticed this, guys, but Hitler did have issues.
Thanks to psychological analysis. I say that he wasn't young at all. He was like a bro. He was like 30 and he had like a friend who was like a young Jewish girl. It's odd.
Oh, that's weird. That's a bit sus. There's a lot of things when you look back in history that there's a lot of shit that wouldn't fly today.
There's a lot of shit going on now that doesn't fly today, to be honest.
Yeah, very true.
Like, when would we look back in 100 years time, be like, oh yeah, one of the monarchs was a pedo, like.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that still wouldn't fly today. Or like Matt Hancock getting off of his secretary.
Yeah, like, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that.
Oh god,
There's
the world's fucked.
There's some weird stuff out there.
There are weird things.
Oh mate.
Yeah.
That I was going to talk about that photo I sent you earlier.
Which photo?
The the photo I sent you, the one that was
tweet?
like, the tweet.
Imagine if every time you gave your kid a hug or a compliment, every time you spoke well of them to someone else, you finished it off with "no pedo, lol." That's what we've done to male friendships for the last 30 years. No homo.
No homo, literally, isn't it? Because like, if I give a guy a compliment, I don't want him to think I'm trying to screw him. So I do say it sometimes. I'll be like,
right, not in a gay way.
Yeah,
not in a gay way.
Literally not in a gay way. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is.
But then again, like surely you should state that, like, because even if it's in a straight, like, you compliment a girl.
Yeah. And
you don't fancy them, you have to go, look, I'm not hitting on you, but you look all right today. That's just like a little disclaimer on the end of the fucking.
Like, that's like doing /S for sarcasm.
/C compliment.
/W waste of time.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
You know?
There's a thing against toxic masculinity, isn't there? People think that it's a really bad thing.
Yeah.
Which I get, but then also it's now gone the other way, and people now hate people who are really masculine.
Do you ever find yourself like hating really manly men, and then realizing that you are a man?
I don't, because I'm one of the men who actually want to be manly. Not that I am, but like that's the sort of person I want to be.
Yeah. I get that, because like it's odd, because growing up I was like, all this whole toxic masculinity stuff. I was like, yeah, masculinity is toxic, and then I like a few years later I was like, I'm a bloke.
I am one.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like they're talking about me, bro. They're talking about me. Come on.
It's like, if you don't want to be a masculine man, then fine, don't. I don't give a shit. But like, I do. So don't hate on me for wanting to be one.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's weird. There's people hate on you for everything. I feel like you just got. We're at the point now where you literally cannot please a single person, so you might as well just do you and hope for the best.
That's the thing, though. Like you couldn't please a single person anyway, ever.
No.
Right? Well, you could please a single person. Yeah, you could. But like, you can't please everyone ever. You know, that's always been the case. That's always been the case. But now we hear everyone's opinions all the time, innit?
Mm. So now you feel guilty for doing anything that pisses someone off, but like everything is going to piss someone off.
And it's like it's always been the case. They just know about what you're doing now, and they just know your opinions. That's all that's happened, isn't it? Like our thoughts have just got louder, like, and they're actually going to other people's heads rather than before, where like it was just in the newspaper or just the talks or shit like that. So,
and if you had a controversial opinion before, people sort of hear your opinion and then forget about it.
Yeah.
Now it's like you're hated if you have a controversial opinion.
Yeah. It's like you can be hunted down now. Whereas before you couldn't really be hunted down for it. Otherwise now you can get packs of people who think the same, who will just come for you.
It sucks, man.
It's like, what if I don't like K-pop?
I don't. I'm not being funny. I don't like this. I don't like music that I can't understand what they're saying. Like, if it's music of a language that I don't speak, so everything except English, I probably won't listen to it because I don't understand what's going on.
Exactly.
Except Gangnam Style, because that was quite a good song.
Gangnam was good.
Despacito.
Despacito. There are some good ones. There are some good ones.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go out and search for them.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to play K-pop at a party ever. No one's going to hand me the orgs and I'm going to just chuck on some K-pop.
The boys would
never gonna
murder you if you fucking whacked K-pop.
That's it. You get hated for liking it, you get hated for not liking it.
Yeah, you just got to pick your crowd. Pick the audience. Well, should we move on to the questions?
Yeah, let's wrap this up, baby.
Let's wrap this fucking bad boy up.
No homo, by the way.
No homo. Yeah, no.
Right.
Well, you said baby, so no pedo.
I'm gonna be I'll be a guy trying to pay you a compliment without being gay.
And I'll be the guy who thinks you're being really gay.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not being gay. I'm not gay, rather. But
what, mate? I'm just getting in character. All right, mate. Fucking what? Right, so let's go.
Oh, mate, where did you get that shirt?
Why do you want to fucking know?
Come on, I'm done.
Bloody hell. That was fucking easy. That was fucking no problem for me, boy.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. I don't know what happened there. I lost myself. I was like,
It's okay. You're just trying not to be gay. That's what it was.
That's it. You just give me flashbacks right there.
No homo. Well, thanks for watching, listening, and everything, everybody. It's been a pleasure as always. Use hashtag #GetLostOnAir and welcome to Get Lost. Get Lost on Air. Welcome to Get Lost. Get Lost on Air.